Heat trembled above the savannah like a veil. A lion lay under an acacia, paws crossed, eyes half closed against the glittering noon. He had eaten at dawn and planned to do nothing else until the shadows lengthened. A mouse, light as a scrap of leaf, darted through thorn and grass. Today, luck flipped. The mouse sprinted across the only patch of shade for a mile, right over the lion's paw. Claws open like a trap sprung by thought. Dust puffed. The mouse found itself between teeth the size of tusk tips, heart beating so loud it seemed to bounce against bone. "Please," it said, and even to itself the voice sounded small. "Spare me, I meant no harm. Perhaps one day I can help you." The lion's whiskers twitched at the notion. What could a mouthful of whiskers and courage offer a king? He could end the rudeness and the story in the same motion. Instead, some mixture of good mood and old wisdom turned his paw. He set the mouse back on the dry earth. "Run wisely next time," he rumbled. The mouse bowed with its whole body and disappeared into green. The afternoon slid into evening into star-studded dark. Dawn spilled its quiet gold. The lion rose for water, padded along a narrow trail veined with old hoofprints, and set his shoulder under a low bough. That was when the tree bent and the ground kicked up, and the world became rope. Hunters had rigged a net where game trails crossed. The lion shot into the air, then slammed back, legs locked in hemp. He twisted, the knots bit deeper. The more he fought, the tighter the web pulled. Dust clogged his throat, rage made the sky tilt. He roared, a sound made to move herds, and nothing moved except vultures beginning to draw circles. Some distances are huge, and some are the width of memory. In the grass nearby, a mouse paused mid-forage, ears pricked. It knew that voice. It had felt the breath behind it and been sent away with its life. The mouse ran toward the sound that makes small things hide. The lion stilled when he saw the little shape climb the net. The mouse did not try to gnaw a knot in the middle of strength. It chose the place where strands met, set its teeth, and worked. Hemp tastes like old rain and dust. Bite, breathe, bite. A single thread parted with a soft snap. Tension shifted. The mouse moved to the next crossing and the next, chewing where pressure would surrender the most. The lion held still now, reading the lesson written in each small cut. Patient work undoes what violent thrashing tightens. A rope gave way. The lion pushed a shoulder and gained an inch. Another strand snapped under steady teeth. The net sagged like tired skin. "A little more," the mouse panted, and bit again. One last rip, and the lion surged up, shook the ropes from his mane, and stood on all 4 feet, whole. They regarded each other, the enormous breathing weight of power and the bright, urgent spark of life that had refused to be useless. The lion dipped his head. Not a king's nod, gratitude to an equal, if not in size. The mouse's whiskers quivered with pride, which is a different thing from boasting when it is only you and a friend in an empty field. Specks on the horizon became men. The hunters cursed their sprung trap and followed the wrong tracks. The lion melted into the long grass with 3 strides. The mouse disappeared in 1. Afterward, the savannah told the story, in quieter roars and bolder scurries, in a lion lifting a paw to let small life pass, in a small life running toward danger with only teeth and memory. The lesson is not complicated and not small. Power is wiser when it is merciful. Mercy is stronger than it looks, and you are seldom as alone as your pride insists. Today's grace may be tomorrow's rescue. Respect every size,